how do I start this? What do we say? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so right here I have I have a little, this is called PureRef on the left side, and I have Clip Studio that I got from legitimate sources on the right side, and I got some references pulled up, and I'm going to be making this my main, uh, what do we call them? My main uh, character, I guess. I don't know what else, what else to describe them as. This is Ra for short, also known as Randall, sometimes Rachel. It doesn't matter. You don't care about that. All that matters is that I am making a video blog, because if you don't post something like every single day, you don't get to be a content creator. And that's kind of sort of something that I want. I've been wanting that for like, I don't know, about a decade at this point, and it's not happening. So at the very least, I would like to, I don't know, get in touch with like the little trans community that seems to be popping up. I kind of sort of did some fan art for a few of the people. I think, actually, I think it's just been Red Eclipse and Shiren, but that's fine. It's whatever, really. I don't mind, staying irrelevant for the end of time, because it's not really success is a tricky thing. And sure, it's me coping because I haven't gotten any success whatsoever, but at the same time, I want to, like, I don't know, I want to do something, you know? These are some very trying times. I decided to start drawing, for those of you that don't know, about 3 years ago now. I think it's either been more or less than 3 years, but we're basically at that sort of a sort of crossroads between times, and I'm just doing my thing over here. I've had to do these character sheets for a long time. This is going to be the last one that I'm gonna do, because in like 4 days from now, Art Fight is going to start, and I'm actually very excited. I participated last year. I did like 9 attacks involving 10 characters. I think on one user I put two of their characters together in one of the what are the pieces that I did. I don't want to call them pieces, because it's I don't know if you could tell, but I'm not very good at this in general, right? But I'm still trying, and I'm definitely a long a long way from where I was when I started. So it's been a bit of a journey. So I'm glad that you could join me. Again, times they are trying, and I don't know what we're gonna do. Just in general, as a human species, as a trans community. I even struggle to call myself part of the trans community, because you know how you don't really feel like you belong in a space, right? Even though you technically do. That's basically what I've been going through for ever since I've come out, actually. Uh, that happened. I should make an official video, actually, explaining or telling the story of how I came out. It was it was a year after the pandemic when we started going back into the workplace, right? So it was around 2021, I think, or 2022. No, it was definitely 21. It was 21. I was up in the air in a machine doing my little work, and suddenly I had a bit of an existential crisis at work. It was great, but that's just a bit of a teaser. I don't want to really go into it right now. I want to like really think about it and maybe write a script. What else? What else can I talk about that I wanted to talk about now that I'm here? Now that I'm actually like recording the video, everything that I wanted to say has kind of gone off the window because I'm trying to both draw and yap my little nonsense. So it's very distracting. I still don't know how to do eyebrows properly. I just kind of wing the eyebrows. I do know where they go, and I am aware that if you place them lower on the male character head, so like right, oh god, so like these brows right here, you put them. If I put them a little bit higher, that makes the character more feminine, or it gives you a different look. If you're gonna go for the masculine, you gotta like put them closer to the eyes, right there. Like how I had them before. That's good enough for now. So my drawing process is, if anybody wants to know, I got all of these little dividers that I made up. I made them all in, what is it? I just opened up a new page, right? I set it 3000 by 3000, and then I basically put straight lines, and I just aligned them. The Clip Studio has this alignment button. Where is it? Yeah, like you can align everything to like say align top edges, so everything would be. I press that button right now. Everything gets aligned to the top of the thing, including this. I know, but this is all like the same. So because this is like okay, yeah, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I don't need to explain it to you. What are we doing? What are we doing here? This isn't an art lesson. It's fine. It's fine. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Just that's how I did it. I just aligned the tops. I selected all of the layers, and then I clicked on distribute vertical centers. So if you put, for example, where is it? Gosh darn it. Here we go, the half. Very nice, very easy. Basically, I put three straight lines going across, kind of like this. See, three straight lines going across like that. And then I just selected on different layers. And then I selected the layers, distribute along the vertical, whatever vertical was it? Yeah, distribute vertical centers, and then it basically came up with that, and then that one in the middle, and then that one in the bottom. And then one, same thing for the side, and then I distributed those three horizontally. And that's how I got my wonderful half measure square. And then what I use that for is I basically just I put it there, and then I deform it using the just the normal selection tool. And then I can make it as big or as small as I want. And it'll get me the half measurement of pretty much anything. And then I just like draw over that or check like proportions and stuff. It's very mechanical. And as I've been studying, here I have my notes from the How to Draw Male Figures by Line Sensei. I don't know if I'm gonna be diligent enough to link that video, but I took a bunch of notes, and my handwriting is awful, but that's okay. I don't need to know how to write. I just have to do squares, right, and straight lines. That's So I got that on the side. I look back to it to make sure that I'm following the guidelines, and looking back and forth between my references. I think I did a very good job with this little face right here. And then this is from my panel of, uh, it was called Trouble in Paradise. It went viral on Tumblr, and then I shared that comic to a couple of Discords, especially on the, get me memes, react to them. And then I appeared in some of the videos, and I was they don't really do much because people don't. When you go to look at a trans meme video, you don't really look at the people who are making this stuff. But I did make sure that like my little watermark or whatever was there. You know where to find me, and that is that. And I'm now chasing that high that I got from making that comic, and it's not coming. It was just a lightning bolt. I think that how many react like not reactions, impressions, what is it called on Tumblr? I don't know how many interactions it's got, but it was well over like 800 last time I checked, and that really messed me up. I was thinking of making that comic as a sort of like a side project to detract from my main project because I started to get too attached. I wanted to make it perfect, and it's not really how art works, right? You have to, even with content creation, with any creative pursuit that you have, you need to keep making mistakes. You gotta bash your head against the wall until maybe someday you make something that people will look at and be like, it's all right. That's the that's the end goal. You have to aim for all right. Obviously, you want to make something that's amazing and then it's gonna inspire people. But the truth is, our world is not set up to like you know allow for that to happen. Anything good that happens has to be like marketable, monetizable, and all that, and that kills creativity. It the worst thing that can happen to, especially to someone like me who loves to make stuff and has things to say, is being successful. Because the moment you're successful, the moment any fame comes your way, and then you basically drop everything that you're doing, and you have to like appease whether it's the algorithm or whoever contracted you to do this stuff. You have to. It's just you have like how those Hollywood directors, they're always saying how, oh, I make one movie for them and then one movie for me, one movie for the like, not the executive class necessarily, but like the general public. You use the things that people want to see in order to fund the things that you want to make. And I find that to be a very sad state of affairs. Yeah, close my door, damn it. Thank you. I got this retracted, which is why I don't want to live stream because I'm gonna get distracted a lot. Of people are gonna come in, and that's bad television. I might I'll think about streaming if I can. Do I do that with the nose? I changed the way I draw noses recently. I don't know if I like the new way I'm doing it or if I should stick to the old way, but I guess I can do that, right? Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, undo some mess. Do the mess. Add some minor lines for no reason. That's too sharp. Oop, oop, oop. No, one too many. That's fine. I think I'm not gonna get walked in on again. I just get distracted when there's somebody else in the room, and I feel weird unless that door is closed or if there's nobody here. I'm a little self-conscious about recording. If I was on a call with people, it's whatever, right? Because they're in on it. But if it's like an outside party, that's just kind of awkward. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it's some kind of performance anxiety. And here comes the hand, the dreaded hand. Yeah, I thought I knew how to do hands, and then suddenly I didn't. Just like with faces, every time I try to do a face, I go through this period of not understanding how to draw faces all of a sudden. It's very frustrating. I need to learn how to draw a face once every like couple of months. Very annoying. But I think that every time I like try to improve my face drawing, it's like it's not that it gets better, it just I understand how to do it, right? So whenever I make a change, I understand the change and why I made the change, right? I think that's probably. Is that fine? It's now the wrist kind of disappeared. So should it be wider? Is that what I'm doing? Nah, whatever. I think I'm out of steam. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to stop the recording because I think that's I just wanted to I guess yap a little bit and churn out some content. I'm gonna be making a that does not look right. I'm gonna be making a meme video probably right after I'm done with this drawing right here. And then that should come out in a couple of days, maybe. So long as I can fight back against the demons. Also, I turned on blink tracking on my model. It was working okay when I first booted up the program, but now that I don't know if it's the glare or my eyes or the glasses, the camera, something's wrong, and it's not tracking my blinks all that well. And yeah, if you somehow made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Leave me literally anything, a like, a dislike, a subscribe. Tell me I am riskless. I really don't care. I need to feel something, just throw anything down there in the comment section. And I will catch you later.